Welcome! I'm going to show you how to edit the 2 Cupcake Mockup in Photoshop. First, you want to have this handy Layers panel open. So if you don't see the Layers panel, go to Window, Layers to bring it up. And then to add your design to the toppers, you can just click this little arrow in either of the cupcake layer groups to expand them. And then click the arrow by topper. And then just double click the thumbnail icon in the Design Dash topper layer to open the Smart Object. And then we'll go to File, Open, and we'll find the topper design. And then we'll go to Select All, then Edit, Copy, and we'll click back on the Smart Object tab and go to Edit, Paste, and then File, Save to save the Smart Object. If you need to resize it, you can go to Edit, Free Transform. In newer versions of Photoshop, you just click on any of the 4 corners and just drag to resize it. In older versions, you used to have to hold down the Shift key to keep it proportional. So if you see it getting distorted as you drag it, just go to Edit, Undo, and then do the opposite of whatever you were doing, whether that's holding down the Shift key or not holding it down. Then when you've got that sized in place and saved, you can just close it. And then we'll close the original graphics. You can see how it put it on the topper just like that. If you have a design where you don't need the circle topper, you can just click the eye icon next to topper to turn it off. And you could just open and copy and paste your design right on top of the toothpick by going to File, Open, finding your design, and then going to Select All and Edit, Copy, and then clicking back on the mock-up and going to Edit, Paste. And then you can just click and drag it into place. If you need to, you can go to Edit, Free Transform again. If you have a design where you don't need the toothpick, you can also turn off the toothpick layer by clicking the eye icon next to toothpick. And you can just click on the layer with your design and add it right to the top of the cupcake if you want to. You can also change the frosting colors. To do that, just click the arrow next to cupcake to expand that layer group, and then the one next to frosting. And you'll see this layer that says Color Dash Frosting. Just double click the thumbnail icon to open up the color picker. And you can just click in the rainbow slider to change it to any color, and then click inside this gradient box to change the lightness and darkness of that color. I also have some pre-built colors in here for you, so we'll turn that on and turn off the choose your own color layer. And so you have white, chocolate, purple, blue, pink, red, green. So you could do a whole bunch of different mock-ups with different toppers for different holidays and seasons and baby showers and all that. The shadows underneath the cupcake are also adjustable. So you'll see the shadows under cupcake layer. If you click the arrow by that, you'll see a few shadow layers. You can click on any of them and then click the down arrow next to opacity and drag the slider to the right to make the shadow darker, or to the left to make it a little more subtle. You also probably see a few background layers. You can click the eye icon on or off next to them to toggle through the backgrounds. And then when you're done and you're satisfied with how it looks, you can just save it. So we'll go to File, Save As. And if you want to use this online, like as a thumbnail on a website like Etsy, you'll want to save a version as a JPEG. So then you would just change the drop-down menu next to Format from Photoshop to JPEG, and then click Save. You could also come back here a second time and choose Photoshop, and then just change the name and keep a layered Photoshop file for each of your designs. And that's all there is to editing the Tube Cupcake Mockup in Photoshop. Please let me know if you have any questions by messaging me at melissabmockups.com. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you'll get updates to future videos. Thank you.